teach their community how to crush it with all sorts of different things. You know, Ty shows you multiple streams of income, and Ty's asked me to come on here, and he's asked me to show you some of the strategies that we talked about in private at dinners in Vegas, when I go over to his house, when I teach on Facebook ads. So you're going to learn a lot about this stuff. So I guess the real question is what am I going to teach you on this webinar? Like, what are you going to learn on this webinar? On this webinar, I'm going to show you a little bit of everything that's on the screen right now. How we're generating hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales with video ads using simple little Facebook ads. I'm also going to show you how we're crushing it with print on demand stuff and how we're crushing it with drop shipping. I'm going to show you how I accelerate my products and my profits to $10,000 plus per month. And I'm going to show you how I'm finding crazy artwork to put on t-shirts and stuff that sells like a freaking fire. So very excited about that. But before we get started, before we go through all of that, listen, I want to show you what 1 full year of my business looks like, because I think we all could agree it's important that you know upfront that what you're learning is a long-term, consistent business model. I'm not somebody that just made some money for a couple of weeks and then put a webinar together. I'm somebody that came in and has been doing this for years and years and years that consistently generates sales every day. So I'm going to show you 1 full year of my business so you can see what this model looks like, okay? So right now you're looking at Q1, $92,000, in Q1 or Q4, boom, we did my money. That's my quarterly report. It's in my bank account a month. That's crazy. I was earning over $200,000 a month in commissions. It was mind-blowing. And I was just a kid. So I was still living at home with my parents when I was making 200 grand a month. And I made some big mistakes. I learned some valuable lessons. So here's some of the things I learned. Number 1, I was receiving 0 customer information. I want you to write this down. Email marketing equals longevity, stability, and security. I was not building an email list. I was building this other company's email list. I was building up this other company's brand, and I had no control over anything. I was just a middleman. So I told you, this is a really long time ago, but if you look at the screenshot, there's where I did 200 grand in a month, and here's the next month where I did $181,000 in commissions. I went out, I bought a house, I bought a car for myself. I was blowing money because I felt like a rock star, right? I thought that this money was just going to continue coming in, and what I realized one day is when my affiliate manager Ian gave me a call, he said, "Yo, Adrian, what's up, dude, man? Listen, we appreciate you, we love you, you've made us all a lot of money, you've made a lot of money, but the company's shutting down the affiliate offer. So in other words, this offer is closed, you need to cut your ads off, and we wish you the best of luck." What? Hold up. So I woke up making $200K a month, and now I'm going to bed making $0 a month because some person called me, because some other person made a decision. Now I'm broke again? How many of you in here think that sucks? Just go ahead and type in the chat box. Sold $141,000 in profit home. One single t-shirt, 78K, 47K, 44K. That's my take. That's not the gross revenue right there. So I was back at it and I was crushing it. Well, one day my affiliate manager called me and said, "Hey Adrian, here's the deal, dude. We love you. You're making us a lot of money, but our product stuff changed. We're changing products. So our cost is going up, which means your profit's going down. And here's what happened when they made that call to me. My campaigns crashed and burned because they changed what my payout was, right? How many of you in here think that it sucks? The second time, $5.5 million case study, and how I took complete and total control over my life, my finances, my time, and everything else in between. Listen, it all starts with Shopify, okay? The engine that fuels my entire business is Shopify, and here's why I like it. A lot of you might already know about Shopify because they're so hot, but I like Shopify because it was a turnkey solution. I don't know how to build websites. I'm not a technical guy. I'm just a good marketer, okay? So I liked it because literally within 20 minutes, I could just choose a website template. Boom, my site's up. I have products listed in 5 minutes, and I can one-click these cool little apps that go in my store that supercharge everything with upsells and conversions and everything. So I love Shopify. Now, another reason that I love Shopify is because I get paid every single day. So every day I get money deposited in my bank account. What does that look like? Well, you can see it right here. 17K, 21K, 24K, 31K, 14K, 20K, 33K, 34K. We did over 577 grand in a month, and the transfers were coming in every single day. How many of you in here have to wait 1 to 2 weeks before you get your paychecks with stuff? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Okay, I see a lot of you saying, yeah, it sucks to wait for your money. Here's the thing, the faster you get paid, the faster you can build your business, the more momentum you have. So how many of you in here would like to have deposits coming in your bank account every single day from your previous day's sales? I see a lot of you saying, yeah, that's crazy, OMG, this is insane, holy cow. I'll introduce you to my first 6-figure student ever, the first person ever taught
business. So you made the impossible possible for me. And today I'm doing anywhere.
All of these gurus are out there telling everybody to build a bunch of niche sites. Build a baby store, build a tactical store, build a dog store, build a cat store. Before you know it, you've got like 30 websites you have to manage, which sucks. Like that is no thank you. What I did is I reverse engineered what everybody else is saying to do. I created one simple store that could do multiple 7 figures in sales. I look at it like Walmart. Think about Walmart. You go into Walmart, you can buy baby diapers, you go a couple aisles over, you can buy guns and ammunition, and that's why they are a beast. So most people make this mistake. Now, generic stores are my favorite. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. When I first started, I started 2 different Shopify stores, okay? So the store on the very bottom, look at the bottom where it says niche store. That was a store that only sold veteran-related gear. We sold tactical stuff and veteran t-shirts and everything. Now on the top is my flexible store. A flexible store is generic. We sell grandparent stuff, veteran stuff, dog stuff, wine lover stuff, baby stuff, anything and everything you could think of. Now I want you to look at the difference because I started the stores around the exact same time, okay? So look at the bottom. So when I first started out the niche store, we did $3,000 in a month. These are monthly sales figures you're seeing here. So for $3,000 in a month, 109K, 140K, man, it was blowing up. But then after we made 140K, look what happened. It started crashing and burning. 80K, 58K, 33K, all the way down to like $1,000 in a month. And I was like, okay, what's happening here? Because everything is literally crashing down. I'm like clawing and I'm like, how can I make money again? What's the problem? Well, the problem is with a niche store, you put yourself in a box. So whenever the niche fizzles, and one day it will fizzle, mark my word, you're screwed, shoed, and tattooed, as my dad would say. You gotta go build another store. You gotta start all over, find another niche, and it's a pain in the butt. So up at the top is my flexible store. It allows me to flex with the market so I can always be marketing whatever is working right now. It's one website, one store that has everything you could imagine on it. So let's look at that. That store continuously trends up because I'm able to pivot and flex with the market. Also, if you look at my sales numbers, these are monthly numbers. 200K, 254, 268K, 209K, 242K, 194K, and you can even see where we did 584K in a single month. This is the type of store that freaking crushes it. So looking at this case study right here, because I always have proof behind everything that I say, how many of you in here would agree that a flexible store is better than a niche store? Just go ahead and type in flex in the chat box right now if you think that I'm right about flexible stores. Okay, I see a lot of you saying flex, 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 flex. Okay, perfect. So this is how I built one single store. Write that down. One single Shopify store that did $5.5 million in sales, all with drop shipping, all with products I never see, I never touch, I never ship, zero inventory, zero upfront product cost, $5.5 million in sales. And it all started with taking fast action. I built my first store in 20 minutes because Shopify does your entire website for you with literally 1 or 2 clicks. I had 3 products. Now listen, the idea isn't to put 1,000 products on your store. 3 simple products that are generic that convert. I'm going to teach you that in this webinar. And then instantly I had control over my business. My first day I made $64. My first month I made $63,000. My first 10 months I made $2.4 billion in sales revenue. I had an email list. Remember I talked about email lists of 350,000 email subscribers. Now I can hit that list and make insane amounts of money. Then I even got a brand valuation because I got this one big massive store of over 7 figures. So that means that right now, literally right now, if I wanted to sell the business, I could stop everything, sell it, and cash in on a big payday, and go build another one. How many of you in here think that's awesome? That's called an exit plan. I want you all to type an exit plan into the chat box right now. Okay, I see lots of exit plans coming in. So here's my very first month. My very first day, I told you I did $64. Now, how fast did it take me to get to 3K to 4K a day? Well, I want you to look at my sales chart. This is my very first month. We did $1,200 our second day, then $1,500, then $1,800, then another $2,000, then we got up to $3,000. And by the end of the month, we were literally at $3,000 to $4,000 a day. Now, what is my biggest day on Shopify with drop shipping? Well, my biggest day has $44,000 in a single day. Literally, my phone was blowing up, my email was blowing up, sales were coming in, and it's all drop shipped, so no panicking. Literally, everything is automated, everything is drop shipped. So $44,000 in a single day. How many of you in here would just like freaking jump it for joy if you were doing 44 grand in a single day? Yeah, well, that was Black Friday. It's the only time it's ever happened. Black Friday obviously is a huge, huge, huge sales day. And so, you know, really, if you take a look at our sales chart through that month, you'll see we're at 5K, then 7K, then 16K, 22K a day. Then by the end of the month, we're at 30K, 17K, 16K, 13K. Then there's that big jump right there to $44,000, which was crazy. We did over 500 grand that month with drop shipping. So how does it all work and why e-commerce? I liked it because I could build my store fast. I had the freedom to sell anything I wanted in any niche, zillions of niches, anything I want. We had unique and custom products that converted. We could sell low ticket items. The easiest way to start is to sell very cheap items. We were building a brand, building an email list, building an exit plan so we could sell our store one day. We had complete and total control. So a couple of questions that I usually get. Can you do this from anywhere in the world? Yes, I have students in Mexico, in all sorts of countries that I can't even pronounce. Anywhere in the world you can do this. Do we have inventory? No. We have absolutely 100% zero inventory. What that means is we have no product cost up front. Zero. Look, I see all these people with a bunch of boxes in their warehouse and they got all this FBA and all this stuff. The thing is, if you have a bunch of boxes in your warehouse and you got a bunch of junk that you've invested in, what happens if you can't sell your inventory? You've got a bunch of money sitting in boxes in a warehouse. I cannot stand that business model. I love zero inventory with drop shipping because here's the deal. If I put something on my website and it doesn't sell, I don't care. I just delete it and I put a different product on there. It allows me to test. more products, and find winners faster with zero upfront cost. And everything is fully automated. So somebody comes to my website, I get paid instantly as soon as they buy a product. My vendor, my drop shipper, ships it to the customer for me. I never see it, I never touch it, I never ship it. And the process just keeps going back and forth over and over and over again, rinse and repeat. So on this webinar, I'm going to show you how I built a $5.5 million e-commerce store using the most powerful word in the world, how I get Facebook to force feed buyers to my ads, write that down, force feed buyers to my ads, and how we're able to generate upwards of $20,000, and how we're able to generate to my ads, down, feed buyers, how I get the most powerful million for you, rinse and repeat. So on this webinar, I'm going to show you how I built a $5.5 million e-commerce store using the most powerful word in the world, how I get Facebook to force feed buyers to my ads, write that down, force feed buyers to my ads, and how we're able to generate upwards of $20,000 per week just sending simple emails. Now, what I'm not going to show you how to do is put a bunch of crap on your website, do trademark stuff that's going to get you in trouble, and all of the junk that everybody else out there seems to be teaching people how to do. I'm going to show you the 4 simple steps that I took to build a $200,000 a month business really fast with a magical 4. So it starts with one single product. That's it. One single product that can crush 6 figures. Number 2, the most powerful word in the world, using Facebook intelligence ads. I'm going to show you what those are. It's going to blow your mind. And email marketing for long-term, consistent, stable income. Now, here's a formula for you. The formula is less products plus more focus equals more success. How many of you in here, let me just ask you a question. How many of you in here have been trying to sell a zillion things and failing over and over and over again? Just say yes in the chat box. Okay, I say yes, sick of it, nothing ever works, I'm tired of selling the wrong products. Okay, I know that. I already know that. I know it. You need to focus. I already know that you're not focused. I already know that you're running around trying to sell 4,000 different bright, shiny objects with this lame idea that more things equals more money, and that is not true, okay? Less products plus more focus equals more success. And that's the difference between everything else out there and what I'm going to teach you on this webinar right here. So I'm going to introduce you to another success student of mine before we get to step 1. Graham T. Last year, he was struggling. I mean, literally, he was trying and failing. And then he first took my training and started making now he's up to sales using this now. Zealand. So we put this formula to the test on a completely dead Shopify store. 13,000 test words. So write this down. Step 1 is choose a passion product. Not some random product, but a passion product. And here is how you choose a passion product. There's 3 simple rules. Now, rule number 1 is forget what you think and forget what you like, because nobody cares. It's irrelevant as a marketer. I know that sounds mean, but the truth is the truth. I'm here to teach you how to market, all right? Rule number 2, your passion is not your profit. I want to say that again. Your passion is not your profit. I know all the gurus out there say your passion's your profit, but the reality is 9 times out of 10, your passion is not profitable. Let me tell you how you really make money on the internet. You make it with rule number 3. You turn other people's passion into your profit. So in other words, you find out what everybody else, the masses, you figure out what they want, and then you market that to them. You don't have to sell it to them. They already want it. Unless you're going to your own store and buying your own products, right, to make money, you need to figure out what everybody else wants and turn other people's passion into your profit. Now, how do you do that? How do you figure out what other people want? Okay, well, number 1, you need to identify a strong passion. I teach my students how to do that. You need to find an aligning product with that passion, identify your audience, and I'm going to show you a great example of how to do that right here. So look at the bottom left. You see that little pin right there? How many of you in here love pins like that? I'm talking about you love those fancy $150 flashy pins. The ink just like literally pours out of them. How many of you in here, every time you see one of those pins, you freak out and you have to buy it? Okay, I see like 3 people said yes. Okay, how many of you in here could care less about a fancy pin like that right there? Just say, don't care if you could care less about a fancy pin like that right there. Okay, I see a lot of you in here saying, no, don't care. Okay, well, let me tell you something. I can get that pen right there for about $2 drop shipped anywhere in the world from a drop shipping source, okay? Now, if you look at Facebook, I went to Facebook and I typed in fountain pen, Parker Pen Company, Waterman pens, and over 4.7 million people on Facebook love Parker pens, love Waterman pens, love those fancy fountain pens. So let me ask you something. That is freaking mind-blowing. How many of you in here all of a sudden like fountain pens? Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Okay, now I'm seeing everybody say yeah. Let me tell you why you like fountain pens now. Because you just discovered fountain pens equals money, right? Because there's 4 freaking million people out there that love pens. So it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you like. What matters is 4.7 million people like fountain pens. You can drop ship that pen for about $2 out the door anywhere in the world to those 4.7 million people, and that's how you freaking crush it. So we go places like AliExpress, and we find these cheap little products like the cat stocks, the fishing lure, all of this stuff, the same stuff we've been doing forever, continues to crush. And you see it's 83 cents, $3, 98 cents, $1.52. We never see it, we never touch it, we never ship it. This is all drop ship products, right? And then we use step number 2. We leverage the most powerful word in the world. Now, what is that? This word is so powerful it creates a buying frenzy. Dun, dun, dun. That word is free. You probably guessed it. I know, free is huge. Now, let me tell you something. When you have step 1, a passion product, and you have the word free, and you put them together, what you get is called the sizzle effect. I want you to write that down, the sizzle effect. When you have the sizzle effect on your offer, it's literally like attaching a magnet for money on your ads. Now, I know you're probably sitting here saying, Adrian, come on, dude, that's ridiculous, bro. You can't literally say you're attaching a magnet for money on your ad. That doesn't make any sense. Well, remember, I told you every time I tell you something on here, I'm able to back up the claim. Watch this. I want to show you what magnets for money look like underneath my Facebook ads. So what I love about Facebook is underneath your ad, people can comment, like, share, right? They can tag their friends. And when you have the sizzle effect on your ad, you get boatloads of viral comments like these right here. So for instance, underneath my Facebook ads, Brianna tagged her friend Chanel and said, I feel like you like this, Chanel. Then you have Lauren say, hey, Leah, you need this. You got Steph down there said, hey, Ed, check this out, it's free. And if you look at all of these potential customers right here, they're acting like magnets for money. They're making my ad go viral. They're getting me boatloads of free traffic. So I want you to stop right there for a second. How many of you in here have tried a business and failed because you could not get traffic? Just say me. Okay, I'm talking affiliate marketing, email marketing, content marketing. You tried and failed because you couldn't get traffic. Okay, I want everybody to think about, I want you to realize what I just taught you, okay? I just showed you how everyone else out there on Facebook is getting me free traffic, but not just free traffic, the highest quality traffic oneself could ever dream of. Think about it. Are you more likely to buy something from a cold ad, or are you more likely to buy something that your friend or family member tags you in and says, hey, you should really check this out, it looks really awesome? I have thousands of people bringing me completely free traffic, generating free sales for me, and this is how it's done. How many of you in here would like to have a boatload of magnets for money like this, magnets for free traffic like this underneath your ads? This is the sizzle effect. Passion products, right? Passion products and using the word free. That's what you can do. So here's the formula, and it's nothing new. This is a formula we've been using for years and years, and it's tried, it's tested, it's proven, it continues to work, okay? It's called the free plus shipping formula. Now, what we do is we do things a little different. All right, so number 1 is we would all agree it's easier to sell free stuff than retail stuff. And what we do is we build our profit into the shipping and handling. So if I get this little toy car for $1, what I do is I mark it up with the shipping and handling, and that's where I make my money. So I'll make the shipping like $10. The customer has to pay shipping for every single item. So if you buy 5 cars, you pay 5 different processing and shipping fees. All right, the key is to find cheap products that are under $5 with a very high value perception, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to do that. If you do all of this, you create a buying frenzy. You create massive amounts of virality and volume. This builds you a huge email list. And of course, you generate boatloads of repeat buyers because everybody loves a good deal. And I use a hybrid model, probably one like you've never seen before, to generate very high ticket sales, okay? Not just cheap sales. I call it my secret sauce. So number 1 is, I literally mark up my shipping to $9.95 to $11.97. That's the sweet spot, so write that down. Now, most people are scared to test out these prices. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of gurus out there that say you should never do shipping for those prices. Nobody's ever going to pay that much. And let me just ask you a question. How many of you in here would never pay $10 for shipping and handling for a free product like this one right here? If it was free, you'd never pay $10. Okay, so I'm looking over here. I'm seeing a couple say maybe. I'm seeing most of you say no, would never pay that much money for shipping. That's crazy. Okay, well guess what? Nobody cares what you think and nobody cares what you like. That's how marketing is. Let me make a bet with you. I'll bet you $1.5 million that people will. You want to know why? Because I've got $1.5 million of free plus shipping sales right there. Look at the screenshot. Look at the shipping and handling. $1.5 million in shipping and handling. Because listen, it doesn't matter what you would do. What matters is what everybody else in the world out there is doing that's making you money, making me money. So the key is to make money, not to lose it. Now, you've got to generate multiple items in sale in each of your orders. So what I mean is people are buying like 3 of these at a time instead of 1. That's how we make more money. So free plus shipping promotions go viral and get you likes, shares, and tags. They get you boatloads of free traffic like this right here. Here's one of my ads that's got 235 my ad like this right here. Here's traffic like this right here. Here's one of my ads that's got 235,000 likes, 293,000 shares, and it's got thousands and thousands of comments. Here's another one. This one's got 181,000 likes, 202,000 shares, insane amounts of comments. I don't know what Judy right there is saying. I don't know. She may be excited or something. Then we use little video ads, and these are simple little Facebook ads, okay? 8.6 million people reach. Now I want you to notice that little light orange bar right there. All right, so the dark orange is paid traffic and the light orange is free viral organic traffic. So literally we got over 1 million free eyeballs on this ad using this strategy. We got 4 million video views, 49,000 likes, 10,000 comments, 25,000 shares. Here's another one, 4 million people reach. Look at all that free traffic. That's probably close to 1 million, right? I mean, 32. Here's another one. This one got a payroll shares. Listen, all day long. How many of this that are freaking crushing it full effect from step number 1 and step 2? Go ahead and say yeah, because this is the reality for a lot of people that use this strategy, okay? So when people click our ad, they go to a website like this. Now pay attention. I want you to look right there above the green button where it says limit 3. All right, that's a little trick that we use. So it says at $0.00 you can only buy 3. Now, they click on the button, and when they click on the button, they go to the shopping cart and it says, okay, just pay $9.95 for shipping and handling. They buy it, boom, we make $10 in sales. The product costs us about $2, $3. We got a $7 profit, okay? But here's the thing. We're able to use our strategy to generate $200 to $500 orders, not little $10 orders, right? You want to get big orders on your store. So like this one, for example, here's where somebody came into our Shopify store. And by the way, remember I said, watch where I said limit 3? It's a little marketing tactic we use. People always want the maximum amount they can get because we're greedy by human nature. This person bought three items. They got green, they got red, and they got pink. Now, if you wonder what that is, I only show what the items are that I sell to my VIP students, okay? But look down here at the bottom. They pay $30 in shipping and handling. So the item is free, but they pay $30 in shipping. Those products are about $2 out the $2, $3 out the door. So I made a boatload of profit off of this one sale, right? Well, here's the thing. You want to see the real power of the sizzle effect? Just go ahead and say yes if you want to see the real power of the sizzle effect right now on this webinar, okay? I want to show you a freaking crazy order, what happens when you have the sizzle effect. I want you to meet Sam. Sam is a customer that came in from Australia. Sam was so excited about the freaking sizzle effect, the offer that we had. She bought 106 freaking free items. Even though we had limit 3, she bought 106 items. She spent $1,054 on shipping and handling. Look at that. Every one of them is $0. She paid the shipping and handling. So when you have the sizzle effect, when you have an epic offer that's free, that truly is a good deal, people flip out and they buy a boatload of them and you end up with some very high ticket orders. How many of you in here think that's pretty freaking awesome right there? Now, I must be honest, that's the only time someone's bought $1,000 worth of stuff, of free items. We have people all the time come in and they'll pay do a $100 order, a $50 order. You can see some $200 orders here. This is what the strategy does if you do everything right. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to show you a store demo, okay? So we're going to go live. I'm going to show you my Shopify store. So coming over here, pulling up our store, you see we have Gear Grabber. Now, Gear Grabber is not like baby stuff only, tactical stuff only. It's a general flexible store. We sell grandparent stuff, cat stuff, wine stuff, archery stuff, fishing stuff, firefighter stuff. We can sell anything in any niche all in one place. But if you scroll around our website, you'll notice that everything is like $60, it's $14, $39. So students get here and say, Adrian, wait a second. If you're making money on free plus shipping offers, then why is everything on the front of your store so expensive? Well, let me ask you something. If you came to a store and every single product on that store was listed at $0.00, how many of you in here would feel like that store is a scam? Just say yes in the chat box. You would think it's too good to be true. If everything's free, it doesn't make any sense. So people will not buy from you. Number one thing you must do is get the customer's trust with credibility if you want to generate the sale. So what we do is we hide all of the free offers. The only way you can ever see a free offer on our store is if you click on one of our little Facebook ads that takes you to the offer. Because, let me show you an example real quick. So coming over here to the back end of Shopify, if I scroll down, you'll see that we have 2 of every product. We have a retail version and a free version. So for instance, this little cat necklace right here. So let's say I click on this. This is the free offer. Somebody clicks my ad, they see they can get this cat necklace for free, and they're like, I don't know. I mean, this seems like a really great deal, but let me look at the other cat products that they have. And they click on cat stuff, and then they see the same necklace for $17. They're like, oh crap, hold on. That really is a good deal. They're selling it for 17 bucks. Let me go back and let me buy it real fast. What do? Number 1 is we instantly built trust. Number 2, we increased conversion rates. And number 3, we increased urgency, right? So trust, conversion, and urgency. How many of you in here think that's a pretty smart marketing strategy right there? I see a lot of you saying amazing, really smart, would have never thought about that, because I'm a marketer, right? And I want to teach you how to be a marketer as well. So the next question is, how on earth do you choose a product to sell? How do I know this cat product is going to sell? Because if I go to AliExpress.com and I type in cat necklace, what happens? Well, we get about 22,000 cat necklaces that come up. What? So you scroll and you're like, holy moly, how do I know which one of these works? Well, most people go any, many, money, mo, and they just choose one. That's how you fail. That's how you lose money. What I do is I duplicate other people's success. I don't really come in and innovate anything myself. I have this special software built that I call the Sizzle Sniper. Now, the Sizzle Sniper is not for sale. You can't buy it anywhere. It's my software. I only give it to my VIP students. And what it does, it has a Facebook search function in it. So I can come in here and I can type in cat necklace, right? And when I click on search, what it'll do is it's going to pull up all of the ads that are on Facebook selling cat necklaces for free. So I'll scroll through, and the thing I want to do is I want to find ads that have a lot of comments and a lot of shares. I'm looking for the sizzle effect. So I got a couple of examples pulled up here. Here's one that's got 389 comments, 255 shares. It's this little cat moon necklace. How many of you in here would agree that if this offer has 255 shares, 389 comments, 2,000 likes, that it probably is a good offer? It probably has a sizzle effect. Type in sizzle right now. All right, I see a lot of you typing in sizzle. Okay, so common sense tells us that this ad probably is a good ad. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to duplicate it. So I'm going to jump over here to our Sizzle Sniper. I'm going to come over to the AliExpress Sniper now, and I'm going to type in cat moon necklace. Now what's going to happen is the Sizzle Sniper is going to go to AliExpress. It's going to find every vendor that's selling that necklace, and it's going to tell me if they're a good vendor. You see the thumbs up right here? So with the thumbs up, it's telling me if they're a good vendor or not. It'll give me a thumbs down if they have terrible feedback. So this keeps me from choosing a drop shipping vendor that's got bad history. How many of you in here think that's valuable right there? How many of you in here think that this gives me a competitive edge over everybody else? Because choosing vendors is important. Right, so this is how we do it. Then we come over here and we click on, let's say this necklace for $3. We list it on our store. We can drop ship it from this vendor right here. Boom, we're winning. Now, if you're saying, Adrian, it's not right to take a $3 necklace and mark it up to $10, well, why don't we jump over here to Amazon and let's type in cat moon necklace. Cat moon necklace over here on Amazon. Well, if you look over here, you'll find the same necklace is selling for $18, $15, $23, $13. How many of you in here think that offering a $9.95 shipping and handling deal is way better than marking it up to $23 on Amazon? So what we're doing is we're giving people a good deal and we're making money too. So that being said, coming back over here to our presentation, how many of you in here think the Sizzle Sniper gives me a massive edge over everybody else? Just say yes again. Okay, so I gave it to one of my students. His name is Charles Green. He's a VIP student. He made a post in our group that says, just found gold with the sniper software from Adrian's ESA. So he found a product using my software, spent $100 to make $2 grand in sales revenue, $42 to make $1,100 in sales revenue, and that breath, and I'm going to put mine that's now done 50 from scratch.
I don't do it's just one of your stakeholders suggest.
Six-figure on Shopify. So people are crushing it. Now, step number 3 is Facebook intelligent ads. How do you crush it with Facebook ads? Well, number 1 is I want you to forget click-through rates, forget metrics and all that junk everybody else talks about. The only thing you should focus on is conversions. That means when you go to Facebook and you click to make an ad, when you get here, you don't go, oh my gosh, what do I do? You simply come over here. The only button you should ever click is the conversion button. You want sales. So you build a conversion ad, and you use Facebook intelligence. Like this ad right here. I spent $35,000 over time, not in a short period of time. This is over the course of months, okay? And we generated $83,000 in sales. So that is a 2.3x return on ad spend. How many of you in here would agree that is pretty dang good return on our ad spend? That is nuts right there, right? So let me ask you a question. How many of you in here would like to know the exact targeting that I use for this ad? Literally, on this webinar, I will give you the keywords, the exact keywords I use to do $83,000 in sales with one single teeny tiny little drop ship product. Okay, I see a lot of people saying, yes, gimme, let's go. Holy crap, I need this. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Wait a second. There's no keywords. There's no targeting. There's no lookalike audience. Wait, there's no ninja tactic? Hold on a second. You don't have to be a ninja in order to succeed with Facebook? Listen, people overcomplicate Facebook. It's actually simple. Listen, I am using zero targeting. Write that down. Zero targeting. Look at the red arrow. We're hitting 110 million people on Facebook in the United States. The only thing we did was say, hey, Facebook, show this ad to women. Because Facebook will go and they will find the buyers for you. They literally do like 95% of the work for you. So, was that a mean joke? Yes. Did it prove a point? Yeah, I'm actually generating insane sales with great return on ad spend, literally without using keywords and without targeting. So it's done with a simple process that takes about 9 minutes to set up. About 9 minutes to set up a Facebook app. We start all of our ads with a $5 budget. Always have, always will. It's what works. We run the ad for about 4 days, and if it doesn't convert or it's not getting engagement, we kill it. So we have a $5 test strategy, and we let Facebook start to optimize our ads for us. But I'm not going to lie, it's not magic. Not every ad works with zero targeting. Some do, some don't. The key is the 4 phases of targeting that I use. So it's 4 steps and 4 phases that I use for my Facebook ads, and the goal at the 4th phase is to use zero targeting. And if it works, then your ad can blow up. And this is how we make Facebook force feed buyers to our ads. And here's a little example of how it works. Here's one of my Facebook ad accounts. Now, I'm not hiding anything. You can see the money I'm spending, and you can see the money that I'm making. 57K, 170, 24 grand to generate 100K, 10 grand to generate 24K. Some ads are great, some ads are not as good, right? But here's what happens. Facebook actually connects to your Shopify store, right? So they track every time somebody clicks your ad, every time somebody adds a product to the shopping cart, every time somebody buys. They actually look at your customers, and Facebook learns who is buying your products. And what they do is they start showing your ad, literally without you doing anything, Facebook intelligence, to people that are more likely to buy. How many of you in here think that is freaking awesome right there? So here's one of my students, Nikos, that started out using the strategy and said, Facebook intelligence is kicking in. He did $1,300 in like 5 days. This simply works, right? Facebook intelligence is amazing. Facebook is smarter than us. And because we're going so broad with zero targeting on a lot of our ads, we're hitting 168 billion people, 4.5 billion people, 22 million people. See, other people's ads, they start and they die. They fizzle really fast because they're hitting teeny tiny little niche audiences. But with my strategy, our goal is to hit massive audiences that literally never fizzle out because you're hitting so many people. Your ad lasts for a long time. And once again, you can see money spent versus money made. $800 to make $3,000, $1,500 to make $4,000, $1,600 to make $4,000 in sales revenue, right? There's product costs I got to take out of there, but these are insane return on ad spend numbers. So the key is to scale. But go broad or go home. Write that down. Go broad or go home. You don't want 1,000 different products to make 6 figures. Your goal is to get one simple Facebook ad campaign with one product that can generate 6 figures. Remember, less products plus more focus equals more success. Learn how to hit massive audiences that buy, have consistent long-term ads, and not have 1,000 different products on your website. This is how we have campaigns like this right here that generate over 700,000. This is how we have campaigns like this right here that generate over $700,000. This is one simple teeny tiny little dropship product that's about $2 to $3 out the door. Literally, that might not even be that much. And what we did is we crushed it. Now, of course, we tested a lot of campaigns here to figure out what works. How many of you in here would just like the winning version of the campaign? Just say yes. And I'm not joking. I literally give this exact campaign to all of my VIP students as a bonus. You're going to see that later on. And so that way you're not making the mistakes that we made. You see the actual profitable ads that we made, which is crazy, okay? Another product that we sold did $793,000 in sales. See, we find products that do multiple 6 figures, not a bunch of little dilly-dally products. That's what we do. That's how we got the $5.5+ million in sales. And that's why our students love what we teach so much. So I want you to meet Luda right here. She's done over 7 on her artist.
Hi, my name is Cora. I highly important teacher by the time you're
First now for customer emails. Listen, this is customer emails. Listen, this is the most vital piece of the puzzle that most marketers ignore, and it costs them thousands of dollars. So I've done the most vital piece for emails. Listen, this is the most vital piece of the puzzle that most marketers ignore, and it costs them thousands of dollars. So I love email marketing because as you build your Shopify store, Shopify builds up your email list automatically for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just something that Shopify does. And what we're able to do is take that email list and generate upwards of $20,000 a week. Like on a really good week, we will blow out sales just sending emails. This increases our revenue up to 50% when we do it. It's more powerful than ever with mobile phones. And a big email list also increases your company's valuation because it's almost like guaranteed profits. At least that's how someone would look at it if you've got a good email list. Now, here's our email list. We got over 400,000 subscribers while we generated $5.5 million in sales. And you can see the reports from Shopify right here. The top part is all of our social traffic, but the direct traffic is repeat customers, email marketing, where we did about $2 million in sales, literally without using Facebook ads, which is freaking mind-blowing. That's the power of an email list. That's the power of getting repeat traffic. Now, here's what our email looks like. We use MailChimp to send emails. So we sent out one email. In one day, we did $2,171 with one single email. We got over 1,400 people for free to our website to immediately start shopping. This is a strategy that we like to use to generate. Our goal is to be able to generate $250,000 in 5 months sending emails. That's our goal starting out. And the list continues to grow every single day. Now, will we hit that figure every single year? I don't know. Some maybe, maybe not. It's always different. But sending emails makes a lot of money if you do it the right way. I want you to meet Chris Fammy. He learned a lot about email marketing from me. He was making money with
credit helper and recommended Amber economics and just rappers as a really big
this is an insane step as a bonus I'm adding to this live training. So it's called step number 5, the profit accelerator funnel. Get ready to have your mind blown. So I'm going to show you something. And this is the entirety of my Shopify store right here. And I want you to look at this little line that I'm circling where it says most people get stuck here. That's my average order value. So that means everybody that comes to my store is spending about $25. So they're not really spending a lot of money. They're just buying these little dropship trinkets, right? We made money, but the idea is to get them to spend more money. Most people get stuck here, and this is why they can't make massive amounts of profit. It took me 1 full year, as you can see, July to July, to figure out what I call now the profit accelerator funnel. So right here, if you look at the little red circle, you'll see where we instantly 3x our orders on our customers. What it means is we instantly 3x the amount of money that they're spending on our website when we input on the profit accelerator on our store. Now, what that means is when people come in and they spend more money, we make more money. How many of you in here think that's freaking crazy right there? Just say yes in the chat box, or crazy, insane, type in profit accelerator. Okay, I see a lot of you responding. Good. Okay, so once we did this, it took our store to multiple 7 figures. Like this right here was the game changer. When we applied the profit accelerator, we were earning 300% more per customer that came into our store. So the profit accelerator for us, it helped us 3x our profit when we generate a customer. It helped us get visitors that buy higher ticket items. It was key to scaling to multiple 7 figures. We were drop shipping with China and USA vendors, with both. All right, it gave us an edge over everybody else, and it helped us generate a boatload of repeat customers, which are massive amounts of profit when you have repeat customers. I want you to look at this. All right, this is the percentage of people that come back to our store without having to pay. Over about 11%. What does that mean? Well, I want to show you something. This customer right here, Esther, she came into our Shopify store 1 year ago. Look at that. Look where the green arrow is. It says customer for over 1 year. She placed an order over a year ago on our store. I want you to look down here. Over 2 hours ago, literally just 2 hours ago, she came to our Shopify store and placed another order after a full year. Look at this. In the red circle right here, Esther has come to our store 20 times in the last year and spent $545. One customer to us that went through the profit accelerator funnel spent $545. See, this is how you make more money from your customers. How many of you in here think that is freaking crazy that we have customers for over a year that come back 20 times and buy more stuff without us having to spend money to get them there all the time? I see a lot of you saying yes. Guys, this is how we're able to now generate $50 orders, $69 orders. People are buying higher ticket stuff with the profit accelerator product funnel. This is a big game changer for us. Now I'm going to show you one last video from PJ Zabra. Him and his dad, they're from California. They started following my training and my strategies. And that is my $5 million e-commerce success plan. So what is that? It's use Shopify, have zero inventory with dropshipping, never see, never touch, never ship your products yourself. Have passion products, right? Use the sizzle effect to get a buying frenzy to your ads. Build a huge email list and use the profit accelerator. Start your ads with a teeny tiny little $5 per day test budget. How many of you in here have $5 to test on your budget for a Facebook ad? Just go ahead and say yes. All right, I see a lot of people in here saying yes. For those of you that are visual, here's a little graph or whatever. All right, so you find a passion product, you use Facebook intelligence, then you go do email marketing to get customers back to your store, and you rinse and repeat over and over and over again. So here's what some other of my students think that just made post in our private group. Jeffrey Ross right here. He says, when I first started this journey, that I already this dollar for show here easy on the and could not have done it without a day with free can't professional staff $60 play. Yeah, it is right. The course of you watching this webinar are like, okay, so Adrian did it, but can I really duplicate the strategy? Can I really have success with Shopify? Remember his name, Charles Green. He made a post. See if there's turn to be published, them caliber, the out. They have to called communicate return. It's your time to finally win full freedom and get started. Launch right here. That's Academy. So right now, what you're looking at is the inside of Ecomm Success Academy. This is the training I put together that's helped thousands and thousands of students start their stores and crush it. So first part is we have Shopify. Then we have sourcing products. Then we have Facebook training. Look at this. You click on Facebook, and it takes you from not even knowing how to set up a Facebook account, the very beginner setup, all the way to being a freaking master of Facebook down here with advanced stuff. So what we do is we have an entire Facebook course in here that takes complete newbies, complete beginners, and turns them into Facebook masters pretty dang quickly. Then we have email marketing training, where I actually give away the exact email marketing template that I use that's generated for me over $20,000 in sales. You literally copy the template, put your products in. We have building your team, project management. It is literally from A to Z exactly what you need to do to start your store, find the right products, launch Facebook ads, do email marketing, and everything else inside. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to introduce you to Ecomm Success Academy, okay? Webinar exclusively to show you this epic training of many Facebook ads. And so it's all about training and motivation and advice. set up the right way. How many of you in here need to know how to set up the store the right way so you don't make mistakes? Just say yes. This right here, this one piece of the course is worth over at least $500, where I go over my high conversion page strategy, how to make drop shipping easy, how I build a thing way source free. So with this, I show you product list, the sizzles Facebook ads, and finds the best vendors. This is how we instantly find winning products, right? This is how we customize products that convert. So I show you and products that freaking crush it. This right here, worth over 1,000 straight. Key thing that you will find on the internet right now. I literally, at the end of the day, I'm a Facebook marketer. So don't worry, I give you the exact ad copy that I use. Go in, I have for $5,000 to $10,000 alone. High converting email template. Literally, I tell you exactly what to put in your email. I show you exactly how I write my email for my list. All you do is put your products in, and this is how I've generated over 6 days. Shopify and you start your store, you're going to want to hire some virtual assistants, because my VAs, I don't even look for products anymore. They use my Sizzle Sniper. They go find the products for me. They just making money right now. It's about building an asset that you can sell later, the cash out and exit plan. Big prep. I'm ready. Okay, I see a lot of you in here saying I'm ready. So this is everything. All the Facebook training, all the Shopify training, all the product training, but Shopify is throwing a sponsored contest just for my Ecomm Success Academy students. Yeah, so what that means is Shopify is letting me throw a contest where my top on Shop Me HQ, Shopify, so much for software that helps me find other people's best performing ads within one single click. This is how I freaking crush it without doing the whole any, mini, money, mo thing. I pay thousands of dollars per month to keep this app maintenance. You get a completely free, no monthly fees, no hidden fees, completely free bonus, my gift to you. Bonus number 3. My Profit Power Hour weekly training. How many of you in here would like to get on a webinar just like this with me every single week? No sales pitch, nothing for sale, just meat and potatoes training. Just go ahead and say yes. We build Facebook campaigns. We build Shopify products in our store. I see a lot of you in here saying, yeah, listen, you don't just need my course. What you need is continued education too. And I'm not one to nickel and dime people. So when you become an Ecomm Success Academy student, you're going to get access to those friends. They're actually giving my students himself loves Ecomm Success Academy so much that he wants his students that are on this webinar right now to get access to an exclusive bonus from him and his team. It's called his New Business Jumpstart. Now what this is going to do is it's going to show you how to supercharge setting up your business and doing it the right way. So let's jump in this and I'm going to show you what all it entails. So this is called, like I said, his New Business Jumpstart Pro Course. It is a bonus only right here, completely free, added into Ecomm Success Academy for his students. Ty wants to invest in your business. He wants to teach you his big takeaways from working with hundreds of different businesses. So the idea is you need to use this training to help you build out a solid foundation for a new business. So part 1 is going to be defining your business strategy, the 8 pillars all businesses need to be sustainable. Part 2 is going to be how to cut the learning curve to structuring your business. How many of you in here could probably choose that? Just go ahead and say yes. I see a lot of you in here saying yes. Okay. Now the next part of this is part 3, power of the sample, how to use free or almost free products to drive sales for exactly I'm adding into everything that's in ESA. There's a retail value of this of $1,999, and this is a webinar exclusive. When you get into ESA, you're going to get all of these bonuses, including training software is right there at the link below. So go to the link below, and you can get enrolled in Ecomm Success Academy with all the bonuses right now. Now, question: I'm not phenomenal. No upsells, no OTOs, no hidden fees, no monthly fees. You're going to get access to the entire course. You're going to get access to my weekly live trainings that are just straight up meat and potato trainings. They're not sales webinars, and you're going to get access to all of the bonuses. The link is right there on the screen. Go to that link and you can get it. You're going to and get inside of Ecomm Success Academy. You're going to get my top 4 grossing dropship campaigns. What that means is I have 4 help stuff. These we sold 70,000 units. I'm going to give you the product, the ad. I'm going to show you the targeting to use. We did sales. Then this product off store for their team. We get access, and I'm going to expose the exact products, copy the exact dupler, and pay on way to put say to make it for his here. Fast action bonus number 1. We also have fast action bonus number 2. This is my print on demand art licensing secrets boot camp. This is how we did over 7 figures with print on demand products. Headed up to their headquarters and he said, you know what, let me just shoot a video that you can show people that are interested in everything that you have. And so when I have success stories like this, like Alex Steve Quick Start training, where I show you how I built an ad literally in under 11 minutes. People that don't know anything, when you join ESA, you get access to our private VIP group, and you're going to be able to mingle with all of these people that you see are doing 6 figures. So another question that we have from students is, how often do you email your list? I think I answered that earlier, but 3 days a week inside ESA, I have the whole action bonuses that we've spoken about, you're going to get complete and total access to in this training. And let me tell you something, I don't know how big of a deal this could possibly be, but I know that it's got to be huge, is we give unlimited updates inside Ecomm Success Academy. Whenever we do something new, we put it in there, we don't charge for it, we have unlimited support. You're going to get access to my 10K products that do over $10,000 a month. Sell products. How many of you in here would like to get access to products that could do $10,000 per month in sales? I see a lot of you saying yes in the chat box right now. My exact Facebook marketing blueprint, my exact profit accelerator product chance. Literally, this is going to be one of your last chances to get access to those fast. They're on the screen. We're going to do a Q&A here in just a second. So another question that we have from students is, how often do you email your list? I think I answered that earlier, but 3 days a week inside ESA, I have a whole formula that you can see of when to email, how to email, my whole template. Can I open up multiple stores? Yeah, you can open up multiple stores, but I recommend just starting with one single store to get started. That's all you need, one single store to get started. And that one store should be able to grow massively. Are there other drop shippers other than AliExpress? Yeah, we use drop shippers in the USA and in China from AliExpress. So listen, inside of ESA, I show you my top vendors. I show you my top print-on-demand vendors. One of them's in the USA, one of them's in China. I'll show you a demo of them here in just a second. If you're a complete newbie, how fast and easy is it to get started? Well, I mean, it's extremely easy to get started as a newbie. See, most people overcomplicate things, and that's why they screw up. I simplify everything for you, step by step by step, literally baby steps in Ecomm Success Academy. So check this out. How quickly can you get started? How easy is it for a newbie? Well, if you're one of the next, what was it, 2 people that gets access to ESA, you're going to get my done-for-you art licensing bootcamp training. That's a fast action bonus, and I'm going to show you another product demo. So check this out real fast. Okay, so coming back over here in our Shopify store, what I'm going to do is come over here, I'm going to click on apps, and I'm going to come down here to another dropship vendor that we have called Pillow Profits. I love these guys, and I'm going to show you how quickly you can launch a product. Now, this is just a little snippet of what I teach in Ecomm Success Academy and on my weekly live training. So we're going to hit add a product, and you'll see here this dropshipping vendor sells pillows and luggage and car seats and handbags, custom shoes. We have sold insane amounts of these high top shoes, and I teach exactly how I did it. So all of these dropship products right here, even wall canvas art, but let's do pillows real fast, okay? So we're drop shipping pillows all of a sudden. Now this is going to blow your mind, okay? I'm going to build a pillow campaign right here, right now on this webinar. So this is a little technique that we use to get very high value orders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop this done for you artwork over here. I teach exactly how to do this in the fast action bonus training in Ecomm Success Academy, and you'll see that I have an L. So I'm just going to go ahead and name this one number 1. Okay, so most people when they sell pillows, they get a funny little quote and they sell pillows and they try to sell one pillow at a time. But I want to teach you how to think like a marketer that thinks about high order values, okay? So what we're going to do is take this done for you artwork over here and I'm going to drag over here an O, all right? So you're going to notice this O isn't any just O. It actually looks like a bullseye, a target, because this is for the archery niche. Remember, passion niches, passion products. So we're going to name this a 2 over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and get pillow number 3. All right, now we're going to come over here and we're going to drop the V, all right, because we're spelling love, and you're going to love this technique, actually. When I show you this, it's going to blow your mind. All right, so we're going to put in the V over here. It's loading it in, so you can see uploading complete. All right, there's our V, and you probably guessed what we're going to put right here, and that is the E. All right, so let me just go ahead and grab this. Now remember, this is done for me artwork. I didn't have to have this design. I show my students in the fast action bonus training how to tap into done for you artwork that they can copy and paste, stuff that just converts. So now we have a pillow set that spells love for the archery niche. All right, so let's hit review this and let's name this. We'll just call it archery. Let's do this archery pillow set example 1. All right, then down here we'll just put this is where you put in a description for your product, okay? Now, what we're going to do is these pillows are $5 out the door, ship anywhere in the world. So I'm going to scroll down and we're going to mark these bad boys up to $14.95. Now, we're going to hit publish. What's happening now is Pillow Profits. This is a drop shipping app that plugs right into your Shopify store. You never have to see it, touch it, or ship the items. You don't pay for any inventory. They are publishing this product to our Shopify store. How many of you so far think you could do this? You could drag and drop some designs on some pillows. All right, cool. I see lots of yeses coming in here. Okay, now it is published on our store. I want to show you something really cool here. Someone can come here now to our store and they can buy all 4 pillows. So what's going to happen is we're going to generate literally like a $50 to $60 order. See, this is what happens. Most people try to sell 1 pillow. I teach my student strategies to get people to buy 4, buy the entire set. How many of you in here think that's going to make you a lot more money? Just say yes. All right, I see a lot of people in here saying yes. Now, the question is, okay, Adrian, is that just a silly example or is that something that really makes money? Well, let me just come over here and pull up an actual screenshot of the Facebook campaign for this exact campaign that we just built right here. I want you to see the name of it. So there you go, the archery pillow test right here. Now you can see this campaign spent $3,000 in ad spend to make $10,000 in sales. Now what did we do when we got this campaign? Did I keep it for myself? No, I actually took this campaign right here and I shared the exact product, the exact keywords, everything with my students on our weekly live trainings that you get access to as an Ecomm Success Academy member as a completely free bonus. So I want to prove to you that this works. So we're going to jump over here to our Facebook group over here, and if you take a look, this student right here, Alex, made a post in our group, said, sold our first archery pillow set tonight. Thank you, Adrian. Our store is 3 weeks old. We have a new Facebook pixel. We set everything up on Tuesday after the webinar. We use the exact artwork, the exact ad copy, the exact product copy, the exact keywords provided in the training. Now you can see the student right here generate a $47 sale using the exact campaign that I just showed you right here live on this webinar. How many of you in here think that is freaking mega valuable right there? Just go ahead and plug me in with guesses, guys. We have 2 fast action spots left. So go to one of the links at the URL below. You've got to go to one of those links. You've got to get in. We're about to end this webinar. We're about to do the cash giveaway. So make sure you do not miss out. There are 2 fast action bonuses left. So that being said, what I do in my training is I give my students not just access to a timer. Yeah, I like to do this because it keeps me from talking forever. I store. But here's the thing. Front line with the right blueprint, but I can't push you over. You've got to launch your fast decisions sometimes. Every now and then there's an position 1, position 2, and position 3. He who is on the top, or she who is on the top, is the winner. With Facebook, there is no competition. Your ad is always showing up somewhere to somebody simultaneously in the #1 spot, in the news feed. You can't have some big media buyer come in and take away all the ad space. It doesn't work like that on Facebook.